What's going on, y'all? It's your boy T918 up in here, nigga. I hope y'all can hear me well. I'm sitting back in my car. I look fat like this because you can't see my neck. I look like a fat fucking coon. I know what you're gonna say. Oh yeah, look at you, you fat fucking coon. Listen, guys, I'm just chilling. We in a parking lot right now. I can't turn the camera around, but we're in the parking lot just chilling, man. I can kind of show y'all out the window. You know, it's an empty parking lot. I don't know if y'all can see. Why is my camera kind of blurry? Just chilling, man. Just cooling, y'all. I was gonna talk about in this video. I got groceries. I just went grocery shopping. I always go grocery shopping at night. You know what I mean? I look so fucking obese. I'm an obese fucker. You know that? Not really, but I look like it. Going grocery shopping at night is the best, especially as an extreme introvert, because the store is dead. Like the employees, they pretty much know me. If they don't know me by my car, they definitely just know me by my face. I mean, I'm the only one in there. I'm me and the manager that's like, you know, using a little machine to scan product for the next day, and the one employee that's just sitting there on her phone on the shelf. Those are the only people that are in there. I was gonna say, I look so fucking obese. What I was gonna say is, damn, I lost my train of thought. It's 1 minute 50 seconds to the video, and I lost my train of thought already. Oh yeah, that's right. Man, I was just thinking earlier about, you know what, I want to title this video, "Do What You Want." Emphasis on you. I'm gonna put it in all caps, the word you. Do what you want. And I was thinking back to when I was working, because I told you on my previous video that I do crypto now. So, you know, I broke away from the whole 9-to-5 thing, looking for other ways. You know, I've got another YouTube channel too that I do crypto on. And if you're interested, let me know. I can leave a comment or leave it in the description if y'all want me to. But do what you want. The reason why I call it "Do What You Want" is because in my before I stopped working, when I was working for Verizon, well, I was working for Amazon first, and Amazon was a very physical job. Like, I was fine handling it because, you know, you get used to it after a while. I had to drive an hour and a half away to go to work every day, so I had to wake up at 12 a.m. I had to wake up at like 11:50 a.m. Shit, 11:50 p.m. 11:50 p.m. And I had to be there by 1:30 a.m. And my shift, because I worked in the graveyard shift, I worked from 1:30 a.m. to 11:50 or something like that. And you know, it wasn't really strenuous. Like, I mean, physically it was like the first or second day, because, you know, you're not used to it, especially doing shit like that for so long. Like, by the end of the first day, I remember like how my fucking arms were shaking. And like, you gotta, like, Amazon, people who worked at Amazon, y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's like something called stowing. Like, you know, you stow packages, and then after you're done stowing, at the end of the day, you have to pull the boxes down, and you have to close the boxes and put them on carts for the drivers to get. And then, like, you would have to get new boxes at the end of the day and put them back in their original spots where they were before you clocked out. And I was so exhausted that, like, as I was trying to lift my hands up to get some boxes, my hands and legs started cramping, and I was like, oh shit. And then somebody was like, "Are you good?" I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just stretching, that's all. It's a good stretch. I feel like I had pulled 7 muscles in like 3 seconds. So it was physically strenuous for like the first or second day. Then I got used to it. But the mental is what I was going to talk about. The mental taxation of the job, man. Of any job I've had. It didn't matter what it was. I knew it wasn't something that I wanted to do. And there we go. 5 minutes into the video, now I'm getting on subject. I'm going everywhere. You know, all the jobs I've had 9 in total, and I'm gonna do a video, an in-depth video. If I didn't have groceries in the car, I would actually like sit my seat back and like go over every single job that I've had. And I'm gonna have a video called My Story coming soon or something like that. And it's gonna go over all my jobs I've had. But yeah, so it was physically fine. I mean, it was fine after a while, but it was mentally exhausting. And all the jobs I've had, man, I just knew that I didn't want to do it. Like, I knew, I was like, fuck this shit. Like, you know, I don't want to work for other people, you know what I mean? Like, and a lot of people will say the same thing. But it's like, I really didn't. Like, it was on some, I'm not even trying to sound messed up or fucked up. YouTube, don't flag this. But it was on like some I'd rather die type shit. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, I woke up in the morning for every job I had wishing that I didn't wake up in the morning, because it just felt like so soul draining. It was like sucking the soul out of me, and not in a good way. You know? Oh shit. Off when a cop was pulling up to me, I was like, well, that's it for me. I'm gonna get shot because I'm fucking black. That's it. Nigger down. Oh, no. I can't say that on YouTube, guys. What I was gonna say is, yeah, so like I was physically exhausted, man, and mentally drained so much. And then I had, I remember, this is, like, I remember streaming on Twitch, which I'll eventually get back to. It's been months since I've streamed on Twitch, and I'm looking for games to play. But I remember streaming on Twitch, and I remember talking to people in my chat, and everybody in my chat was telling me about how, like, they had jobs that they were working from home. And, you know, or they had, like, a job that was on base or on site or whatever. You know, you actually had to go to your physical place of work like most people. And then, like, they, you know, because of COVID, when that started hitting heavy, they relocated and went home. And then I had people who just, you know, were working from home for a long time. And they were always telling me, like, oh, man, it's not that big of a deal, or it's not as cracked up as it sounds, or, you know, this, that, and the third. And I was just thinking to myself, I was convincing myself that, like, oh, man, just imagine, you know? I don't know why I was thinking in my mind, because all the jobs that I had before I got with Verizon were physical, that I had to leave my house. So I was thinking, like, oh, man, that's an introvert's dream, to just stay at home. I thought that when I got a work from home job, it would almost, not quite, but it would almost be like my dream come true. I had almost convinced myself that, like, if I got a work from home job, I'd be happy, and then I could probably work that job, no bullshit, for the rest of my life, if not the majority of it, a couple of years, easy. But when I got the Verizon job, nothing fucking changed. Not a single thing mentally changed. Of course, physically, because, I mean, I'm going from one fucking chair, or my bed to a chair, and I was just talking to customers all day, and I got a couple stories I can tell y'all from Verizon, man. Like I said, in the video of my story, I'm gonna go into detail. That'll probably be like a 2, 3, 4 hour video of me just going over all my jobs and, like, stories from them and shit. But man, shit. I remember getting the Verizon job and thinking to myself, this is it, you know? Shit. I was like, this is it. I was like, I wanted this job, I wanted something like this for so long, man, and I finally got it. On top of that, you know, my dog that I have, you know, I've had him since I can't remember, I was 8 or 9 years old. I've had him for like 15 years. And he's getting older now, of course. You know, he's a Boston Terrier, and, you know, small dogs live longer than big dogs do. He's getting older, and I was like, okay. I said, you know, he's starting to get older now, and, you know, he's starting to slow down a bit, not eating as much and stuff. And, you know, I told my mom, I said, I'm not, you know, I want to be home with him, you know, because she was telling me, you know, sometimes older dogs, you know, what they'll do before they die is, like, you know, they won't let you know. You know, she would tell me that, you know, he might just crawl up and just go to sleep. Or some dogs, what they'll do, or animals in general, pets, they'll actually wait for you to leave. So they'll act as if everything's fine. And then the moment you leave the house, they'll just curl up in a ball and go to sleep And then that's when you'll find them when you come back home, because they don't want to die in front of you or anything. So like I told my mom, I was like, I'm not gonna come home from work, and because I was at a job, you know what I mean? I was at a job that considers me a fucking number, a cog in the machine, making someone else richer. I'm not gonna come home to it my dead dog, my baby. I told her, I said, I refuse to do that. She's like, oh well, that's life. Sometimes you're just gonna have to. I was like, no, fuck that. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't care. I told her, I don't care what I have to do. I don't care if I got to get a work from home job. And that's when I got with Verizon. I said, I don't care if I got to get a work from home job. I don't care if, they're going to be banging on my door for an eviction notice because I'm not paying my rent because I don't have any money coming in because I quit. I said, I don't give a damn if me and my dog got to sleep on the side of the road or sleep in my car. I said, I'm not going to come home and find him dead. Like, that's not, I said, because, I don't want to find him like that. And, man, I went off topic so much, god damn it. But yeah. So I finally got the Verizon job, and I was excited. I was like, and training was so good. We had like a very cool dude named Rodney. He was like the coolest guy you ever meet, man. Like, he's the kind of guy that's dangerous because he's the kind of dude. Him and my other manager named Joe that I used to have at the gas station at Safeway a couple years back. Those two managers are dangerous because they're the type of dudes that will have you working for them for the rest of your life because they just treat you like a human and they treat you with respect. They don't look at you like a number like the actual company does. He was like the chillest, nicest dude. He trained us well. He cracked jokes and stuff like that. He repeated the same thing no matter how many times somebody didn't get it. He wanted to make sure. He even teared up when we all graduated to become official Verizon associates towards the end of our training. He teared up over our class, over our weeks together that we had. It was like a 5 or 6 week online training. But yeah, man, I gotta hurry up because I got groceries in the back. But yeah, so I was happy, man. I got the job and I was excited. I was ecstatic. I was thinking, this is it. This is what I want. This is all I've wanted, for the longest of time now. I was like this. I was thinking to myself, literally, I said, man, I'm cooling now. So I'm cooling. I said, I'm working. And I would even tell myself that. And I had my friend tell me the same thing. He was like, this is it. This is what you wanted. You're working from home. I was making the same amount of money, which is like, it wasn't much. It's like $15 or $16 an hour full time. It was 40 hours a week. But I was getting paid that to work at Amazon. Driving back and forth, an hour and a half back, an hour and a half forth every single day. I had to fill up my gas tank like 2 or 3 times a week. I drive a Honda Civic, luckily, so it's only $20 or $30 every time I got to fill up. But still, it was like, and going to a warehouse middle of the cold or blistering heat, lifting up packages 10 hours a day, getting paid the exact same, but to stay in the comfort of my own home and work butt ass naked, just talking to fucking customers and shit, trying to restart their phone or give them discounts on travel passes or whatever the fuck, same, getting paid the same. It's like, that's like a no-brainer, It's like, oh man, this is, and like, after training was over, and I think it was after my first day, I realized, I'm going to go into more detail, but I have to go for now, but after my first day, I realized this is still not what I want. It's like, it doesn't matter. I say, it doesn't fucking matter. It wasn't like, people say you don't really get a message until you actually live it. Like, that was that situation right there. I keep looking around like I'm paranoid because I know in this parking lot, like, crackheads be roaming, like Khajiits in Skyrim. They'll be going from, like, city to city and shit like that. Like, crackheads and shit. Well, I'm in Virginia. I'm sounding like I'm in Detroit or Chicago or some shit, you know what I mean? They're old crackheads, old Caucasians, you know what I mean? The usual. But, guys, let's tone it down here. What I was going to say is, yeah, man. It wasn't until after my first day of, I got out of training on my first day as an official Verizon customer support tech or whatever you called it. Well, I was actually meant to be in tech support. I got 8 or 9 hours worth of content, of video I can give y'all. But Verizon support, right? So after that time, after the first day, I was like, yeah, this ain't it. See, this fucking sucks. I said, physically, of course, this is easy. I'm waking up and I'm taking 3 steps, sitting in a chair and talking to customers all day long. But mentally, it's just as if I'm working at Safeway or Food Lion or USPS or Coca-Cola or FedEx, or it's just like any other job, mentally draining. I'd rather die than do this shit, And even my friend I would talk to on the phone, I would give him a call in the middle of my shift, and he's like, aren't you supposed to be at work right now taking calls? And I would be avoiding calls, man. My manager will be blowing me up either on my personal phone or blowing me up over the text thing, because when you get a work from home job, you've got like a certain amount of time that you can't be doing something, or because they're tracking you. And if you spend too much time off of a task or something, it'll notify your manager. And like my time off task, well, that was Amazon, but they called it in Verizon, they called it log out or something. Like if I was logged out for more than 5 minutes, that's considered a violation. And every day I was going over like 30 or 40 minutes in total logged out, a whole entire lunch shift every day. Sometimes I just didn't even show up, man. And, we had gotten a new manager. The manager that had just left was strict, and like he was telling me I got to buckle up. But like he left, and then this new manager came along, and like she was like, she didn't even care. Like I would disappear for like 2 or 3 days, and she just wouldn't care. You know what I mean? She was so nice. I felt bad doing that, kind of. But yeah, like after I got that job, it truly hit me that, at least for me, and this is the message I want to get to y'all. It only took me 17 minutes to get to this point. If you do something, or if you want to do something, who the fuck are you? If you want to do something, man, fucking do it. Just do it, bro. Figure out how you're gonna do it and just do it. Don't try to compromise, because you know deep down truly what you want to do. Don't let your parents, listen, I'm gonna be blunt. Don't let your parents, your mom or your dad, your family, friends, don't let anybody get in the way between what you want to do. If they try to get in the way, fuck them. At the end of the day, no one gives a shit about how your life turns out except for you. And the last thing you want is when you're on your deathbed, sitting there regretting, how your life turned out. Because nobody's going to be there to tell you, hey, I'm sorry for leading you down this path. It's all on you. So yeah, after I got the job, man, I realized, I said, I'm not going to be happy until I do what I want to do. And the crazy thing is, I would even try to ask myself, I'm going to start driving now so I can get home, because this orange juice and shit is going to get cold. I would even ask myself, like, driving and recording, guys, this is not cool. If I get pulled over, guys, the cop's going to say, oh, that fucking got you now, coon. Oh, yeah, punk. Yeah, I've been waiting all day. My trigger finger's itching for killing. So yeah, what I learned is, man, do what you want to do. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Why is this person turning so aggressively as if they're trying to kill me? What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, man, just do what you want. Life is too short not to, really. You're just wasting your time if you're not doing the things you want to do in life. Just a big fucking waste of time. Figure out how you're going to do it and then do it. As an adult, you have to work for it to get back to being how you used to live as a kid, but you can do it. Like I said, with Verizon, man, I just wasn't feeling that, bro. And then, like I said, after I got it, I was like, yeah, nah, it's the same. It's the exact same mentally. Mentally, it's just draining. And like I said, I would even convince myself, or try to convince myself anyway, that the job, I would even try to convince myself that the job They're like, what would I do if I wasn't working at Verizon, right? Like, I would ask myself, like, okay, like, I would talk to myself like this. I'd be like, okay, Tim, so what are you going to do if you're not working at Verizon, right? Let's just say when you do achieve your dreams of becoming financially free and being able to do what you want every single day, what are you going to do? They're going to be doing the exact same thing that you're doing now, except now 8 hours of your day isn't going to be occupied working at Verizon, which means you'd probably just sit around all day, watch anime, beat your penis, eat food, take a nap, and repeat. And work on your other YouTube channel. So the only difference is you're not going to leave the house, like no dramatic changes are going to happen. Is that what you want? And I thought to myself, hell fucking yeah. That's exactly what I want. I want to be able to do absolutely fucking nothing. If that's what I want to do, if I want to sit around and do jack shit all day, then that's what I'm going to do. And people are going to say, oh, well, you're at home. It doesn't matter. You're technically doing nothing all day. No, because 8 hours of my day are occupied doing something I don't want to do, which is taking Verizon calls and listening to these customers curse me out and call me a nigger coon because, you know, I can't take $10 off a month from their damn Verizon plan. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers didn't even realize they upgraded to a brand new phone, so it came with a brand new plan, and now they're trying to downgrade to a different plan that's impossible, right? But yeah, that's the end of this video, y'all. I'm about to roll up. So I'll catch y'all in the next episode of Nigga Ball Z, Nigga Shibboleth.